Stuart Rosenberg directs films. Today, he's working in New Orleans with Joanne Woodward and Paul Newman. On a picturesque street in the Vieux Carré, they're about to start filming a scene in a thriller called The Drowning Pool, a new presentation from First Artists, the company formed by Paul Newman, Barbara Streisand, Sidney Poitier, Dustin Hoffman, and Steve McQueen to showcase their talents.
Yeah, thank you.
We have an 85 and
68 feet.
Background working. Action.
In 1966, a detective named Harper first appeared on the screen. Created by the world-renowned author Ross MacDonald, Paul Newman played the role then, and now he and Harper are back together again. Joanne Woodward co-stars as Iris.
Boy, you look terrific.
So do you. Except you got a little gray over the ears there.
It's the only difference. Everything else works about the same.
Harper is a simplified version of Paul Newman, you might say. He's the man of action with a certain flair, a certain self-conscious, dramatic sense of what he's doing.
I am required by law to advise you guys that my hands are registered in the state of California as lethal weapons. You understand?
Oh, really? A black belt, huh?
You betcha.
McGlow, show him yours.
Well, it's a different ball game. I was just kidding. I'm a brown belt.
He's a sort of combination of the traditional detective in the American tradition. Newman really does fit the role because he is essentially a man of action, and he's also a man who's interested in ideas.
Just give me a minute to change. I'll fix you something. Let the cat in.
Yeah.
The old quarter of New Orleans has a unique flavor to lend the film, but MacDonald wrote the original story in a California locale. The author tells his feelings about the change of place.
I like the idea of experimenting with locale. It seemed to me that New Orleans and the Lake Charles area would really present opportunities for the camera and for the action that you don't have in California. I think it's a refreshing idea to put a private eye story in Louisiana for a change.
Sugar crops built the grand plantations of the Louisiana Delta. 180 miles north and west of New Orleans, not far from Lake Charles, stands a magnificent example of neoclassic architecture, Oak Lawn Manor. Restored to its antebellum splendor by the present owners, Mr. and Mrs. George Thompson, it's the place producers Lawrence Terman and David Foster have been granted permission to shoot scenes, both in the house and on the grounds. Harper has come here to find out where he stands with Mrs. Devereaux. Their relationship extends beyond the level of detective and client.
Well, what do you know? I think I've just been fired.
You can't fire me. I've ruined a perfectly good suit.
You are incredible, Lou. You have a problem. You have no talent for surrender.
Yeah. I guess I got this wild, selfish streak in me.
Joanne Woodward's role as a central tragic character interested me most, and the one that interested my detective most, too. She was really the emotional center, as far as I was concerned. She's the one who experiences and feels and to whom things happen more than anyone else.
At night, the French Quarter takes on a different character. Some parts festooned in bright lights, proclaiming familiar names. Others, while still picturesque, reflecting an ominous mystery that darkness brings. In front of the Cornstalk Hotel, Harper follows where his assignment takes him. The way Harper handles dangerous situations, like breaking and entering in pursuit of his quarry, point again to the way MacDonald envisions his hero.
It's in the nature of the tradition, almost, for the man to go through more fights and more action than a normal man really could. And all I can say is there's a heightening of reality involved. The detective that Harper is based on, he's more of a mind than he is a body. Newman corresponds adequately to this aspect. He's a mind as well as a body.
What you doing here?
What am I doing here? Well, I was walking down the street.
Okay. Let's take it from the top again. Now, what you doing here?
Okay. Give it to you straight. I'm a burglar just like you. I saved you a lot of trouble. Ain't nothing here.
One of the film's climactic moments takes place in a sealed hydrotherapy room. Harper has been subdued and faces a showdown with his adversaries.
Action!
Mr. Harper, now you can save yourself a whole lot of unnecessary excitement if you just tell me where that little book is. Don't go away now. You all take care.
The script calls for the pool to be filled as part of Harper's ingenious but precarious escape plan. The idea came from Ross MacDonald's own experiences.
How'd you do?
At one time, there was, within the circle of my acquaintance, a sleazy hydrotherapy operator, a man who was just this side of the law in his operations, and I thought of something that he might do to an enemy.
You swim?
Yeah,
Take your clothes off.
I don't think that's very funny.
I said take your clothes off. Now is wait.
Harper, is any of this gonna work?
I don't know. If it doesn't, we're in a lot of trouble. It'll be a little while longer. Can you hold on?
Yeah, I think. I'm gonna die. Oh, Mama. What a dumb way to die.
Rosenberg and Paul Newman get a kick out of working together. They did it 3 times before, and now they're making The Drowning Pool, bringing Ross MacDonald's character Harper back to the screen again.